Anthropic has truly changed the trajectory of Claude Code, making it the best and most ideal AI coding agent that lives directly within your terminal. With incredible new updates, it has been completely redefined. From Claude Code system prompts being updated that improves memory writing rules and enforces better structure, to a more refined agent skills creator. You also have a new loop and by the way command, code review capabilities, scheduled tasks, and so much more. So let's just dive straight into it. To start off, let's take a look at the new by the way command. This is a command that lets you ask a quick question about your current work without adding it to the conversation history. It's extremely useful when you want a fast answer but don't want to clutter the main context or derail Claude from a long-running task. This is essentially going to keep the main job running in the background while enabling multitasking with your Claude Code instance. This week, we also saw the introduction of the new /loop command. This is incredibly underrated as a feature because it allows anyone to prompt on schedule, basically meaning that you can use the /loop together with a cron style scheduling system to run prompts repeatedly based off of these different intervals. You can poll for status updates or even set up a one-time reminder directly inside a Claude Code instance. You just need to simply use the /loop command and then add in the interval that you want to work on scheduling this task as well as your prompt. For example, with the loop command, you can essentially have Claude Code scheduled to automatically generate summaries of recently merged PRs. Think of this like a local scheduled task feature in Claude Code Desktop, but with a /loop, it is something that acts more like a temporary session level cron, while the local schedule desktop task functions as a persistent local agent scheduler. If you want the best AI tools, workflows, and drops before everyone else, join my free newsletter with the link in the description below, which is completely free. This leads us to the new Claude Desktop Schedule Task feature. This is something that recently released and it has even gotten further refined in the latest changelog. This feature lets you create scheduled tasks for whatever you want to run automatically. As long as your computer is awake and the desktop app is open, Claude can start a new local session at a time and frequency you choose. This means it's perfect for recurring workflows like daily code reviews, dependency updates. You also have it so that you can have it even provide a morning briefing that pulls information from your calendar or even inbox. Since these tasks run locally on your machine, they rely on your desktop environment being active. For example, you can connect Claude Code schedule tasks with Telegram to automatically send updates. First, you can ask Claude to add a Telegram messaging module to your repo using Telegram bot builder skill. You can install it using the skill in the description below. Then you can create a bot using something like BoltFather on Telegram, and then you can add the bot credentials to your env file. And whenever you create a scheduled task now within Claude Code, simply end the prompt by instructing Claude to send a message into Telegram using that module. Claude will automatically now deliver the task output to Telegram every time it runs, which is incredible. Next is a pretty important update that comes with the latest release, which introduces a system prompt improvement focused on memory handling and agent behaviors. This is where one major change is made on how auto memory is actually written. Claude is now instructed that the auto memory directory is already something that exists, so it must write it to directly using the write tool. This means that it should not run mkdir or check if the directory actually exists, which reduces the unnecessary tool calls and prevents accidental path setup steps. The second big update of this improvement of the system prompt is how it improves how Claude stores feedback and project memories. Memory writing rules now enforce a structured format, so each memory should begin with the rule or the fact, followed by why the reason or motivation behind the rule is needed and how to actually apply it, when or how this rule should influence Claude's behavior. This structured template makes stored memories far more useful, and it overall helps Claude recall context more accurately and handle edge cases better in future sessions. Overall, I see this as a huge win. It is not something that a lot of people are talking about, but it is going to improve Claude Code subtly, making your context retention better over sessions. Claude Code had released voice mode, which is where you can prompt any sort of generation with your voice. You simply just use the /voice command to toggle it on, and you can speak to your Claude Code agent. It has now been essentially accessible for anyone to access as they have rolled out to every user of Claude Code. This is a feature more related to Cowork as well as the desktop app of Claude, which is where they have now made Claude for Excel and PowerPoint now sync seamlessly. When you have multiple files open, Claude shares the full context of your conversation between them, which is a game changer. And I believe this is a counter to Google's Workspace tool. This means you can now pull data from spreadsheets, build tables, and update a deck without re explaining any step. Skills are now available inside both add ins. If your team has a standard workflow, like a running a variance analysis or building a client deck, you can save it as a skill. Others in your organization can run it with a single click from your sidebar. And that leads me to Agent Skills Creator within Claude Code, which has been revamped to let authors test, measure, and refine skills without coding. You can essentially now write evals, benchmark performances, as well as catching regression and ensuring your skills trigger correctly. For example, take a look at this PDF skill previously struggling with a non fillable form, where Claude had to explore and place text at exact coordinates without guidance. Using evals, which is a new feature, a part of the agent skills, it is where it was able to isolate the failure and implement a fix that anchors text positioning to extract text coordinates. And this overall ensured consistent output across tricky PDF layouts, which is where it was able to successfully fill out all the fields of this form. Multi agent support is now going to be allowed with agent skills, allowing you parallel testing, description analysis. It also improves skill reliability, making building and maintaining skills faster and more consistent, as well as aligned with evolving models. In short, this is going to make your skills a lot smarter within Claude Code. Next is an update making Claude Code smarter at using the Claude API. Now you can just simply ask Claude Code about the Claude API features like prompt caching, adaptive thinking, and efforts, tools, and more, because it can now guide you on how you can integrate them within your workflow. This update basically turns Claude Code into a live API mentor. So instead of digging through docs, you can get actionable advice on using advanced API capabilities directly from your terminal or project session. It's a huge time saver for anyone building with Claude at a deeper level. Next is the effort levels now being shown when you start a session within Claude Code. Every session, Claude Code is now going to ask what effort level you want to use, low, medium, or high, or you can even use the max setting. This setting controls how deeply Claude reasons, how long it works, and how much it costs. Being clear on your effort level is going to ensure predictable results and efficient use of your tokens. You can even use the Ultra mode, which is something that we had talked about recently. Recently, Claude Code had introduced code review. This is for deep multi-agent code review systems that catches bugs even human reviewers often miss. It is kind of expensive though. It's approximately $15 to $25 per run, and it is something that's only available currently for team and enterprise users. This is the same system that Anthropic actually runs on nearly every PR. While it doesn't approve PRs, it actually helps close the review gap. And overall, it's going to let developers move faster and focus on higher level work. Another feature, particularly not related with Claude Code itself, but through the Claude Code desktop app, is the ability to now see and build interactive charts and diagrams directly in the chat. This is a feature now available in beta on all plans, including the free one, where it lets you visualize data and ideas without leaving your conversation. And I believe this is a pretty great feature, especially if it's going to be implemented with describing and flowing out different trees of your directory. For example, someone had requested Claude to build an interactive instrument panel from a Cessna 172 directly in the chat, which is pretty cool. It's not perfect yet, but overall, it has a lot of potential for education, hands on learning, as well as visualizing even your code snippets. And honestly, there's a lot more through the changelog, which I recommend that you read through. But overall, you can see that Claude Code has been improving drastically and it's becoming the ideal AI coding agent for everyone. I'll leave all these links that I use in today's video in the description below. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the newsletter, the second channel, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. And lastly, make sure you get subscribed, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos so that you can stay up to date with the latest AI news. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.